You're listening to 106.9 Click FM, live in color.
How we will celebrate our victory, we shall invite the whole team up for tea. How jolly. Hurl that spheroid down the field and fight, fight, fight. College football officially comes back to us between two teams. Well, they certainly exemplify classic college football, Navy and Notre Dame, and they are playing in Ireland. And we are here for it on another stupid sports show today on 106.9 Click FM, Internet Community Radio. My name is Jim B. If you'd wandered in here by accident, congratulations or my sympathies, whichever ends up being the most true for you. If you're wondering about the cards everybody's typing in chat right now, we play bingo during these games. Yeah, we just get a bingo card from the link that's pinned to the top of chat. And we look for, common or uncommon or really rare to impossible things to happen during the games. And we see if we can get some bingos. Because sometimes the games suck. And it's more of a can somebody on our side win before an actual winner is declared in the game. And usually we do pretty well in that respect. I'm slowly getting all of your numbers down. Thank you. I've got Cordman with number 20. I got yours earlier. Luke's number 7. MKI is number 8. And Logan has card number 4. Okay. Logan and anybody else who has recently spent time in the Midwest, please answer this question so I know I'm not crazy. Have any of you seen 18-wheeler trucks with ads on the side of them advertising for the Wisconsin Freemasons? Because apparently they're looking for members. And I passed one on I-90 yesterday saying, not just a man, a Mason. And directing me to contact the Wisconsin Freemasons for more information. So, yeah. The thing is, yeah, things are weird out here, but at least the weather's nice again. I've got the windows open. Angie, your Chargers won last night over the 49ers. I know that doesn't take away the Super Bowl sting, but, hey, it's a little bit of happiness. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Corn Man. Angie, as you know, is an avowed Chargers fan. She is at her happiest when they win, and you might be able to see by the looks on her face. She is quite content. Hello, Sticks. I'm doing well. I get to alter my mindset a little bit for the beginning of college football. I also couldn't find the original college football bingo list that I had made. So I kind of borrowed one from the CFL, took out the CFL relevant entries, and I guess we'll kind of be rebuilding some odd squares as we go on through the season. I didn't want to bother you all with that today, because I just wanted this one to be a little or low-key, a little enjoyable. But, yep, there's all the fans going into the stadium wearing both Navy and Notre Dame gear. We've got Noah Eagle and Jason Garrett in the booth for this game. I have a feeling, because right now the camera is shaking, which is something you don't see very often. Oh, I think somebody else already has card number 8, by the way, Sticks. So give me a moment, and I will get you a different card, okay? Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. Okay. Oh, yes, I'm sure all the Guinness and the Jameson is flowing in Ireland right now. Oh my God. Please check off pandering to Americans because the only way that we can comprehend Ireland is through booze. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's definitely marked off on the card. Oh, man. What a... This is going to be an absolute shit show. I can feel it already. I feel it. I saw that, Logan. Remember to help control the pet population, get your pet spayed or neutered. Hey, that happened when you were really, really young, Angie. You haven't bothered me about it in a long time. And as far as I could tell, you didn't seem to mind. Yeah, all they really need to do is mention potatoes at this point, and actually, I have decided to institute a square bonus for this game. So far, we have marked off announcers pander to the Americans by bringing up Jameson and Guinness, because that's all we know about Ireland is, oh, booze. So the what I have decided is that if a certain event occurs during this broadcast and I catch it, that we will everybody gets to mark out the corners on their cards. No matter what's there, it's marked off. And that special event is at some point on the broadcast, either in the stadium or in an ad, no, not in an ad, but in something related to this broadcast, play Shipping Up to Boston by Dropkick Murphys. Because it just seems like the sort of easy thing they would go for in the production van. Well, it's halftime in Chicago, and Bills are leading the Bears 17-10. All right, they're keeping up with them, and I'm assuming that they're not playing all starters in Chicago. Good on some of the players for giving high fives to the kids as they came out. And also, if you're new here, in case you're wondering what this is, yeah, on our broadcasts, as we're keeping up with these games as they go, teams don't get their real names back until they actually score. So, 1 year ago, it was the Nebraska losing to Northwestern, and that would be the last time Pat Fitzgerald would ever win for Northwestern. And that was in Ireland. Oh. Meanwhile, Birmingham City is apparently getting a good start to the season. They're currently third in the championship league. Oh, is this just clear it up in my head, Luke. Does relegation and promotion happen every season or every couple of seasons? What's the specific timeline on that? Okay, Justin Fields and Josh Allen did start earlier. I'm assuming they both scored every season. Oh, damn. So you all do. This sounds like you're really doing well. It's just the beginning of the season. You were mentioning the Premier League broadcast that they were early in the season. I'm assuming y'all kind of run at the same time. So this is y'all have a good chance of being promoted if things keep up like this for the team. Very cool. Oh, do I have a response? Great. All right. Tomorrow's going to be fun, folks. I'm going to try to do something really stupid and try to set up a new computer in a single day. It's going to be crazy. Oh yeah, the Tom Brady effect is spreading to Birmingham City. Yeah, they are very, very big fans of him now there. It's amazing to see. Honestly, this seems like a good game, a good day for football. 58 degrees, rainy and cloudy, humidity of 89%, but considering this, it doesn't seem like that bad an environment to play in. May get a little foggy, but that could just make things interesting. No kidding. Josh Jacobs got money. I noticed you didn't mention a team there, Corn Man. So which team was it? Oh, he's playing for the Bills now? Good for him for still being around. Oh, damn, the Raiders did. Oh. Whew. Guess they were a little bit more dependent on him than they thought. Okay. From the 2. And he won't make it to the 20. All right, Sam Hartman will be coming out to get things going for Notre Dame. Oh, and a transfer from Wake Forest as well. All right. Under center, they overload the left side of the line. Estime, great job stepping through that tackle attempt, and I think he got that first down on the first try. Now the Josh and Kyle Allen show for the Bills. I've heard worse. Oh, that was a very nice second effort. Oh, man, he actually evaded 2 tackles. The second guy actually got a leg, but Estime pulled it out through. Out of the gun, completed from Hartman. First down at the 48. Shane Thomas. All right. The Irish have started to move down the field. Estime decided to leap over the two players that were locked up with each other on the ground instead of running around them. So, yeah, no gain. And Kung Fu, you are welcome. On a completely unrelated note, we still have time for requests for next week's Stupid Streaming Show. Request thread is up in the comments. It's the one that has the Tyreek Hill cheerleader gif. That's still one of my favorite moments from football in recent memory. So, oh damn, incomplete. We're at 3rd and 10 now for Notre Dame. Oh boy, and Cornman's losing internet. All right, Hartman in the gun has a back just to his right. 88 coming in motion across the line. Estime gets another handoff, and he dives across the line. I'm pretty sure he got the first down. And he's down to the Navy 40. Oh yeah, I think the fact that we allow the touchdown celebrations the way we do now, I think that's as close as we're going to get, MKI. And it's just going to be up to them to decide how much flair they want to add into it and when they want to take the unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, I suppose. All right, Payne on the carry. We'll get about 6. All right, we got a drive of 3 minutes so far from Notre Dame and this new QB. Time to try Dofu. Let me know how it works. Yeah. The line is Notre Dame by 20.5. Oh, man. So this is just going to be an absolute slaughter dog pile. Awesome. Well, maybe if we're lucky, this will be like a Michigan Appalachian State sort of situation. Another good run from Estime going the opposite direction, near side this time. Unfortunately, there is a flag. That's our laundry on the play. And we have a holding on the offense. Damn. So that's going to make it 3rd and 14 now, I think, for Notre Dame. And no. Oh, defense definitely hasn't done anything yet. All right, officially 3rd and 12. My mistake. Play clock down to 4. Hartman letting it go. Get it off just in time. Have another flag down immediately. Estime did turn the corner. It was a good pitch catch and release, and great run by Estime afterwards, but that flag came so early in the play that I think it's going to be a holding. Oh, offsides on the defense. They had a free play. They have declined the penalty. It'll be a first down. So, they have declined the penalty. Mark it off on your cards if you have that space. All right, Payne just pushes the pile forward about 5-6 yards. Going to be about 2nd and 4. Okay. And once again, drive is still going. We are more than 5 minutes into it now. Extra pressure coming from the corner blitz. And sets up 1st and goal with that catch. Damn. 1st and goal. Oh. All right, one receiver way out to the far side. Hartman under center. Once again, Estime is in there, and he's brought down at the half-yard line, maybe more like a foot. Wait. Apparently Sam Hartman has now 13,000 career passing yards? Okay. Damn. Guy's been busy. All right, 2nd and goal. They're going for an easy run in for Estime. And there we go. Notre Dame gets their name back first. Currently 6-0 Notre Dame. Oh, and this was a transfer kicker on it. So I know I should definitely get that back in as a spot. I do remember that we had that as a specific spot for college, both transfer and red shirts. Any mention of the two? All right, to make up for it, because I had to rebuild the list, that we'll just check off both lead changes spots. So we won't worry about about the number of lead changes in this game. We'll just consider them both covered, just to make up for it. Oh God, I forgot to change that for 4th down, didn't I? And I thought I had. That's my bad, so screw it. It's checked off. All right, correct that for future editions. But, oh, so just because I wasn't aware of his current physical condition, is Trey Lance physically able to perform? Like, could he play for the Cowboys tonight? Meanwhile, it's Browns 29, Chiefs 16 at halftime. Well, that's ugh. Yeah, they had mentioned he played for Wake Forest before he transferred to Notre Dame. That is just big. Well, let's see how Navy's offensive line works on when they eventually get the ball, I suppose. You could get a strip sack sooner than you think. Oh, and just to update you all on on my efforts with the home deport, negotiations are going well. I think we're gonna get a sponsorship deal inked. So yes. And they're not even going to try running it out 3 yards deep in the end zone. I will ask if there will be gift cards available. You know what? I think that would definitely cover both. All right, you have a bit of a grinding run from Navy to get things started. All right, 2nd and 5. And a pitch to Fofana gets a lot of space in the far side of the field, stops himself before the Gatorade table, and gets a first down for Navy up to the 45. You're invited to another fantasy draft. How many are you in so far, Corn Man? I only do one, and that is the fantasy fantasy game that I play with the mods each year. 6. Dang, I don't know how you people do it. And and Fana gets another carry, and another first down. And 4 of them you don't care about. Yeah, we actually have a belt for our league. It's been sent around, and every time there's a new champion, they get to add a new plate to it. Oh, they finally wised up and stopped them at the line. 2nd and 10. I did see the results. I know which league I'm in. I have sent in my email address. I am just waiting for all the decisions to be made about anything else that's to be left over. I've I've heard I've heard about possible draft times as well. Oh yeah, they did mention the triple option, and Tesca is on it that time. Will run for 5 up the middle. 3rd down and 5. Oh, my fantasy team is already ready because, as Luke knows, and my strategy always goes, and I'm very upfront about this, I'm going to draft kickers and defense before I do anything else. And I emphasize kickers. They they nah, they actually want me to take it somewhat seriously, so I have to draft a position. And a good job by Notre Dame matching up that time. Only able to gain 3. And are they going to stay on the field? I think they're going for it. The two commissioners need to get together later to decide the point system. $30,000 fans in the stadium to watch this. We have 4th and 4. They're actually going for it on 4th down. Throwing it for the first time. And neither of them can come up with it. 2 receivers underneath it, and neither of them get a hand on the ball. Oh my gosh. Please give us another look so that we can see. Oh my gosh. That just hurts. I think my soul, if I had any of it left, is aching right now. Oh. Well, with that ugliness, I think we should take some of the edge off by thanking one of our sponsors here today on another stupid sports show, and that is Sioux City Sarsaparilla, the old-fashioned root beer with the taste that just makes you want to say, vagina. Oh dear, Ishii is lurking. Hello, Ishii. Hope you are doing well. Just so you know, Ishii, Angie is in a very, very good mood today. Although it was at the 49ers' expense, so I do apologize for that. She doesn't because she is ruthless and takes no prisoners, but I do. Yes, in case you're here for the first time, we also have Cat on this channel. Not all the time, but usually one nearby. This is Angie. She is an avowed Chargers fan, and she is very, very angry about a lot of things. Although not Monty anymore. I don't think you were here for this last night, Ishii, so prepare yourself. That is the two of them sharing the couch together. So, yeah. I just came in and found them like that. I do not pretend to explain it. I only know that it happened. Officially, we are at 4:30 to go in the first quarter. We've just had our turnover on downs, so mark that off on your card. Oh, it's real. I did not arrange them like that. I don't know Photoshop well enough to insert either of them into pictures, especially with the weird lighting. And Estime just rolls over it and then loses the ball, gets thrown out of bounds by Notre Dame. Oof. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here because I'm not sure how far they got before he lost it. I think we can. You know what? I think I'm comfortable marking off fumble. And Chris Tyree gets a nice completion over the middle, takes a couple of shots going to the ground, but will leave them with a very short third down. Oh, second down, forgive me. Okay, he'll be put back where he lost the ball. So yeah, mark off fumble. Absolutely. Whee! All right, Ishii. Hope you have fun at your wedding. Be sure to make lots of noise. I hope you have a good day. Damn, and Notre Dame's having a good day. They're good. Just got themselves another first down from one of their running backs. Let's see. No other things that really happened so far. They're going to call that as defensive pass interference? Just him catching up to try to make a play on the ball? Patrick Kane is in Boston today. You don't have to buy him a cup of coffee if you run into him, if that helps. All right, what are we officially calling? No foul for defensive pass interference. I didn't think there was. Second down. And that ball was I don't think there was a good chance of him catching that either way. 2nd and 10 now. We're at 2:33 to go. Hartman is more than comfortable laying that play clock lower. Nice bullet over the middle. Gets Salerno with the pickup of 9. 3rd and short yet again. He did get there a bit early. And meanwhile, the Bears are driving against the Bills, forgive me. Yeah, that's a good question. What is Boston's upcoming goals for this season? You know, a nice job by Payne, runs smack into a defender and goes pinball. Wait a minute. Have they taken out the clock stop? They took out the clock stopping on first down rule? Wow. Holy crap. And a great job sniffing out the pressure. And the Irish have another touchdown. Two scores, and the mascot is doing his little dance on the sideline. It's a full-size person, but the uniform is very small on him. So yeah, I guess it's not that offensive. It just looks like a guy whose clothes shrunk in the wash. Yeah, that's usually a good goal. You know, be good, but not good enough, to get cursed. Barely even an effort from the special teams on that point after. It's now 14-0. Notre Dame assures you that you can meet your fellow man. Meanwhile, the Guardians and Blue Jays try to get one back after losing last night. I do assume that they will, as we probably still have about 20 seconds to go. I let the clock run for a little longer than I should have. But I'm sure that we will get a pause for the cause in very shortly at the end of the first quarter. That's for change for the turnover on downs. Yeah, we don't. I don't. I only reserve those for points off of interceptions and fumbles. Like if it's a pick six or a fumble that gets picked up and run back. That's great. And that would be points off same play, points off same play. If it's a interception or fumble that leads to the drive, yeah, that would count for points off of turnover, same drive. But yeah, I don't really do that for turnover on downs. I haven't thought about it, but actually, that does give me another idea for a square. Let me just make a note of that down here. Oh yeah, that seems like a good rare spot to do. Gives me the idea of if a team gets a turnover and they do absolutely nothing with it. Actually, it seems like it could be its own spot. It doesn't have to be rare. Save that for a future board. See if it can add some fun. Oh, God. Okay. The announcer doesn't know what a shillelagh is, and he thinks that a guy waving one in the air makes him look like Thor. I think the announcers are drunk already. If they can't tell the difference between a shillelagh and a hammer, I am concerned. All right, Navy. A good pitch out to Chapman, 6.5 gained there. Oh, now we've got a Bears player injured. Yeah, though I have a feeling that may be why Jason Garrett mentioned the Jameson and the Guinness first. Great job by the defense stuffing the run that time. Unable to do anything. Going to be now 3rd and about 4. Toronto has the lowest ERA since the All-Star break. And there it is, folks. We've got our first quarter finished off. And we made it. Congratulations. Notre Dame's beating Navy 14-0, but hopefully we can get some early bingos. Keep our fingers crossed for that, and also for number 79 on the Bears. Meanwhile, Green Bay is giving Seattle what's for, 12-7 at the end of the third, and we will take a pause for the cause. Turn a little bit for the second quarter of Notre Dame Navy here on another stupid sports show. All right, folks, we are back. Just about to get to the start of the second quarter. We've got 3rd down and 3 for Navy coming up. And they will fake the handoff out of the shotgun, get down very close to the first down. They might mark him short. I think they might mark him about a yard short. Yeah, 4th down. I don't know if they can afford to make another attempt and afford another turnover and downs this early in the game. Meanwhile, the Bears have tacked on another field goal to their total. Okay, they're going to... Okay, yeah, we were going to have a review. It wasn't even asked for by anybody downstairs. They're just bringing it from upstairs. I thought he was, based on where he first hit the ground, but then I remember the line's not always completely accurate. We will see. MKI, I'm sorry that I missed it. The running of the T-Rexes. Seems like that would be a good time. Yeah, Bacon Man, the midshipmen are struggling a bit. Just a bit. That pass on the fourth down was really painful to see. Meanwhile, Toronto is leading Cleveland 3-1. Oh, it's 17-13 with the Bears and the Bills. Okay. Hey, she must still be making them money. And it got ended in a photo finish. Well, at least I can rest easy knowing that there is some parity in the awesome and majestic sport of T-Rex derbies. Kip, it's going pretty good. We've got a 4th and 1 now coming up. Navy looks like they're going for it. They are down by 2 scores to Notre Dame. And a nice, good second effort will move the sticks for Navy. Oh, you're trying Black Rifle coffee, eh? Well, that is a little awkward considering our sponsor for the second quarter is Legal Coffee, the Mexican instant coffee that 99.5% guaranteed to not contain methamphetamines or copium. But oh, all the fentanyl rage you will get? Damn. Great pitch, but it gets knocked out of bounds. Did they recover that before it went out of bounds? They're discussing it on the sidelines right now. They're having to discuss it away. They say it was recovered out of bounds. It'll be second down Navy. Well, clearly comes out. And yeah, his knee was already out of bounds when I think he recovered the ball. Absolutely none. They don't. As you well know, Luke, all the crack is reserved for America, not Mexico. Oh, we're going to have another official review. I think this is how they're getting all their time back from the lost commercials that we are having. And we get to take another break. Well, maybe they have better eyesight than I do, or maybe they didn't want. Maybe they think that the white lines are actually landing instructions for the aliens. I don't know, but I guess their specific design that they had in mind was you know, we want more of the concept of a field than an actual field itself. Oh no, card 17 has not been taken. I will double check to make sure, but yeah, Kip, card 17 is all yours. And just so you know, what we've been able to call so far is fumble, turnover on downs. Both of the number of lead changes squares are covered. Penalty is declined. Announcers pander to the Americans. Announcers are drunk/bored and going for it on third down. They also went for it on fourth down as well. So no matter what, we got the intent of that square checked off as well as what it actually was, which was originally third down. Because I am just a mess. Hope you're all doing well today, whether you're hanging out in chat, keeping track of the game on your own, watching something else, or just lurking and wondering, what is this nonsense? What the hell have I wandered into? Well, this is another stupid sports show. My name is Jim B. And we're just hanging out, talking sports, catching each other up on news because it's impossible to keep track of everything. Ruling on the field stands. Navy will keep the ball. Oh, I'm not that clever, Luke. I've just been around a little while and somewhat know a few things. That's all I got at the moment. Okay, officially 2nd and 6. Two receivers lined up on the far side. Malachi will keep it, and he will get wrapped up after only a gain of 2. So now 3rd and 4. It could happen. It could happen. Navy could find their way on the board. And the guy who's hacking him, Leofow, was the guy who caused that fumble earlier that we had to review at least 5 times. Under center from 3rd and 4, they tease extra pressure coming from the right, so they send it to the left, and they hold them on 4th down. May not have even gotten an extra yard. Yeah, I think they're going to have to go for it again on 4th down. Oh my goodness, we could get our second turnover on downs. We could get more than 2.5 today. Oh, nope. They're punting. Apparently Notre Dame led in blocked punts a year ago. And it will just slowly roll to the 21 of Notre Dame. Oh, damn it. Why is this thing back on top chat again? Damn it thing. I mean, at least he's getting some playing time to begin with. I've heard some decent things about him in the preseason. So, at least give him some more time in case worse comes to worse and Gino gets his head caught off by a random lawnmower blade. Oh, got Hartman back out. The Notre Dame offense for the first time in a while. A great reversal of the field by number 83. Gets at least 18, 19 yards on that play. And there might be a penalty coming for one player getting his shoe yanked off, forced him to leave the field. I thought, honestly, that could have been called for a delay of game at that moment. But weird. Yeah, they're trying to preserve preserve their music. And by preserve it, I mean, only use so many licenses at once. And we have another, and they're finally across the 50 again. Another first down for Notre Dame. Now at the midshipman 49. Evans for the Bills just blew apart 6 tackles, got a running TD for 50 yards. Bills up 23-13, and Sorge is in Charleston, West Virginia. Dion Colsey, entangled getting up, still gets the catch and the first down. Wow. Sam Hartman got hit at the end of that, right in the back, too. I'm doing well, Sorge. Hope you're enjoying yourself out there. Now the play action. He's looking for him over the middle. Caught through the hands of the defender. Notre Dame up by 3 scores. At this point, Navy might not get their name back. Honestly, they ended up just stopping them, and Navy punted the ball away. That was a good catch. Just at your grandma's house relaxing. That is a good. I'm putting down what a catch and what a throw. We can put both those spaces down for that reception. Sam Hartman just for the placement and for his receiver being able to get it through the defensive coverage. Because he had a defender pretty well on him for that entire play. You're officially at 10 minutes to go in the first half. Still blanking Navy. Good start for the season for Notre Dame. Very observant, Kip. Very observant. Meanwhile, Seattle has made their 2-point conversion. So, you know what? I'm going to count it for us. Officially, a 2-point conversion has been made. Mark it off on your cards, folks. And of course, they're oh, it's Guinness non-alcoholic, so that's why Joe Montana can drink it. Of course. If you like, Kip, go ahead. And the Chiefs have... Oh, we haven't heard about that game in a while. Chiefs leading the Browns by 1 with 3:30 to go in the third quarter, 30-29. Oh yeah, they can do that, Sorge. Unless they're afraid, but I wouldn't blame them. I don't even know what I'm on anymore. Oh yeah, he can drink all the Guinness non-alcoholic he wants. I also wonder if Joe Montana had to put his head on his wife's shoulder during Oppenheimer. Then again, that's a discussion probably for a different stream. Or officially 10 minutes to go. Probably should get that correct on the clock. What, he only do one drive? Or were they just doing a lot more running while he was on the field? Because 2 for 6 for 51 yards, that seems like a very abbreviated day. Wow. We get to be there for the banner raising of the Kansas City Chiefs for their Super Bowl win last year. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Meanwhile, that one's been kicked to the back of the end zone. We will have another touchback and a start at the 25. Yeah, let's get some more music in there. Who knows how long this is going to take. Yeah, that'll help. Yeah, that's a good mix. Another handoff on first down. His manages about 7 or 8 up the middle. All right, come on, Navy. Get on the board. Just once. And now we've got, I don't know where the false start was on that one. What was 65 doing that ended up getting that call? Because that seemed like they were down his set. Oh, there. There. Okay. And a good handoff to Tesco will gain most of that back. And it is done. Mr. Magoo. Oh, Mr. Alex Magoo. Hooray. Oh, what has he done now? Under center for 3rd and 2. A lot of noise here. And he finds it. A good run for the QB to get him past the 40 and get another first down for Navy. And a good fake on that handoff that allowed them to draw enough people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's down. I think they're kind of just readjusting his brace because he doesn't look like he was very much hurt. Oh, nope, he's done for the day. He's done for the day. Whatever happened during that tackle, even though he attempted to slide, he still ended up doing something to his knee. Oh yeah. You can see the clench of his fist. Ooh, that is awful. Down to 8:12 to go in the second half. It looks like we will have a new QB in for Navy. Xavier Arline now coming in to be QB. Fill in the blank. Jonathan Taylor will play the 2023 season for the maybe. Yeah. I like these answers. The Stallions, the Elks, the Melonheads. And Magoo gets a 53-yard completion to put the Packers in the red zone. So start Magoo, you cowards. Oh, the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He could do well there, I think. 2nd and 7 now. Hell, if he's lucky, he'll get to go to the Kenosha Maroons. Not everybody's so fortunate. He's doing the Shooter McGavin. Well, good for him, man. Fofana gets a space and about a yard shy. Will be 3rd and short. Yeah, they had to. I think it was just a question of his brace getting knocked out of place during all the physical contact, and they just needed the time to fix it. Maybe the Montreal Alouettes. Well, they are the former Baltimore Stallions, so. From under center. And a great pitch back by our line. Second opportunity for the dude who fumbled earlier to get the first down for Navy. Number 22, redeeming himself. Yeah, that's what I figured. I think that was what the conversation with the coach was about, saying if you can't use injury timeout to fix this. You got to get him off the field or take a proper timeout. So they just elected to take him out for the series, and that is why we are here now. Get the extra pitch. The outside read very well by Notre Dame. Will limit the damage to about a 4-yard gain. On your 1st and goal for Green Bay now. Woo. All right, 2nd and goal. There are 2 lined up receivers on the near side of the field. And another run through by number 46. Easy gain, 1st down. That triple option now starting to hum a bit. We're under 5 minutes to go. My clock is slowly playing catch up. Thank you, as always, for all of your patience while we catch up. And Patrick Mahomes didn't play. We have another pitch to the inside. And a good second effort by Cheb, and he's able to make 5 out of what would have been 3. Oh. Wow, that was just a great effort. Is able to bounce out of several attempted tackles before finally getting slammed to the ground. And I think it's because number 24 was concentrating more on stripping the ball from him and finally had to make up for it by just going for the tackle. And they confuse the cameraman. The pitch on the outside gets them the first down at the 25. You are right about that, Corn Man. You are absolutely right about that. Navy has over 100 yards rushing. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I took out the Rouge. Like I said, I want to try to find like more real college football centric. Just to keep mixing things up. As much as I love the Rouge, we have to cherish it. Wow. We're getting down to 2.5 minutes. Apparently, Notre Dame was one of the worst red zone defenses in college football last year. Green Bay scored a touchdown. Good for them. Was Mr. Magoo involved? Fofana gets blown up. Caught in the backfield. They'll lose two. Oh, well, I see what decade Kaylee's head is living in. Nothing like the 60s. Meanwhile, they do get the extra point. Really, did it? Navy really have to take their time out? I thought it was stopped at the 2 minutes. Okay. Whatever you say, Mr. Announcer Person. All right. All right, Sorgi, thank you for dropping by. Hope the rest of the day treats you well. I understand. I understand. It's a good song. I was always more of a Never My Love. But you know, that one's still good too. Oh. Yeah, let's get this back to 2 minutes. That's all we'll have. All we'll have to work with. Can Navy please get on the board? Don't you want your name back on the screen? And the Cardinals are beating the Vikings in the fourth quarter. Awesome. Seattle 19, Green Bay 16 with 1:56 remaining. Oh, see, I thought Green Bay had just really extended their lead. You didn't tell me it was back and forth, True North. Oh, we're having all sorts of fun in the world of football today. Oh, great. The Big Ten on NBC. Just what NBC needed, the Big Ten. Oh, God, that's why they're bringing in more teams to the Big Ten. It's all about the broadcasting. Amatide tries to sneak through to counteract the quarter pressure. He'll maybe get 5. No one knows anything that's going on. Somebody's taking a timeout. We've got an injured Navy player on the field. He has to be. Oh, it must be an arm thing, because they were checking on his flexibility with his elbow. Oh, who's in for the Seahawks? All right, and now I guess Notre Dame is taking a timeout. They're thinking they want the ball back to try something. "37-yard field goal attempt for the midshipmen." And it misses wide. Navy still scoreless. If you have missed kick attempt, mark it off on your cards. And so far, Notre Dame has covered the point spread, which is 20.5. Yeah, they kicked a three, and we are still. They tried to kick a three. It missed just outside the right upright, and the midshipmen haven't scored. Oh, man. Yeah, you are correct. Another turnover on downs. So that's over 2.5. I'll let you know when it becomes deep hurting, Luke. We're not quite there yet. Like, think of the games we've sat through so far on this channel. And that's not even including Wagner's Sacred Heart and Army Navy. You know, we have to take that into consideration as well, that we already might be really dead inside from what we've sat through so far. Oh, man. So what are you going to do now, Notre Dame? You going to try to run a 2-minute drill? You think Sam Hartman can get you down the field that quickly? I can't wait for Walmart to start offering script for their employees to work to get at the company store. Ugh. Wow, the person that they're focusing on, the noteworthy person they're focusing on is Kevin Plank, the founder of the company Under Armour. All right, so a great completion over the middle, nearly up to 39. Maybe they'll give him the 40, and they're going to try to run a 2-minute drill. And this is great decision, because this is something that college teams are going to have to get used to, because they don't have the stoppage anymore. Second down at about 8 after that quick gain up the middle. Hartman operating out of the gun. 2 receivers on either side. Steps back from a little bit of pressure. Finds number 22 over the middle. Moves the chains with that one. And so far, they're doing good about keeping themselves calm and throwing the ball right to the ref. We have a weed problem, but at least we have Geico. Hey, you only have a weed problem if you don't have enough of it or too much of it at the moment. And damn, we get with 1:03 to play, we get another timeout from Notre Dame. Oh. So Notre Dame is, I guess, ranked 13th going into the season. Because I assume that's what the little number by their name means in there. I'm not sure I would say that they are ready to be ranked 13th, and you know what? It gets back to the line of scrimmage, but, good job hauling it in. Oh, the 30th is a blue moon, you say? Well. Third and manageable. And gets a dart out to number 19, who gets thrown forward. It gains a couple extra yards thanks to, I think he's trying to get everybody up for a spike. And he will stop it. 27 seconds to go. Officially, they put it back up to 29. Also, when you resume ink therapy. Nice. All right, they overload the right side here on 2nd and 10. But the outcome, the flags, I'm guessing there was some contact before he had a chance to make a play on the ball. Ooh. Bad penalty by Navy. Wow. This was for bumping into each other. And Green Bay has won 19-15. True North doesn't give a damn about this anymore. All right, see you on Monday, True North. I'll put them down to 14. Got 24 seconds officially to go. Hartman gets plenty of time. Pump fakes to the left. Tries to throw it underneath, and it's just a little off target for his intended receiver. Ugh. Clock stops at 17. You tried to get threaded underneath, ended up hitting the defender's armpit as it went through, knocked the ball silly. Navy's going to take a timeout on their end for some reason. Well, 2nd and 10. I gotta admit, it's been a while since I've actively paid attention to a Notre Dame game. So I'm trying to think of any last reference I had for when the team being notable or noteworthy, and all I can think is Manti Te'o and that whole goddamn kerfuffle that he ended up in. And what do you know? A bullet to the rear of the end zone gets the Irish another touchdown. Hello, John Jay. You have arrived to see the absolute shellacking of the Navy midshipmen over in Ireland, currently 27-0. Yeah. Yeah. Also for short for True North, who departed just before you got in here. I'm assuming he had to go, slip some piano wire into the lining of his suitcase. Extra point is good. Notre Dame up by 4 scores. Oh my goodness. They're going to take another 30-second commercial break before we do the last 13 seconds of the game, which is probably just going to be a kickoff and then one play, maybe a kneel if we're lucky. But I wouldn't be surprised if they actually sneak one more ad in between the kickoff and that one play. Unless they decide to do something crazy on the run back, like Lateral City. So far, today's sponsors have been Sioux City Sarsaparilla and Legal Coffee. Well, I understand that, for some of us, our National League football teams of which we are fans have been doing relatively well in the preseason, giving us optimism. Touchback in the kickoff, by the way. And you may now be thinking, oh, we're absolutely going to dominate this season. Just remember all the people that we've lost so far to injury, and remember that that's going to keep happening probably. We don't wish it, and it's unfortunate. But it can happen, so there are no guarantees. And with that, they take a knee. They got in a few more ads, and we're going to take a pause for the cause for our very own. Bruce, I'm not particularly for or against Notre Dame. There are some issues about the school themselves that I won't get into here. But, yeah. Anybody who's playing the Rams, automatically good team. We're going to return just a little while. They're going into halftime right now, so go find something that you'd like to do. And we'll catch you in about 15-20 minutes for a little bit more of another stupid sports show on 106.9 Click FM. What am I even doing here? Yeah, I figured it was fitting that I pop open another Sioux City as we've got the third quarter coming underway here from all the way from Ireland. Notre Dame versus Navy. So far, Notre Dame with senior Sam Hartman coming in for his final year, I suppose, in the pros. And 14 for 18, 196, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Navy won the toss, elected to defer, and so they're going to receive this kickoff back in the end zone. It's a touchback. Hopefully, they can maybe get on the board once. Just once. That's all we're looking for, really. Oh, you are, Leif? Yeah, I've still got more requests I know I need to put in because I think some people got theirs in today, but I'm looking forward to it. And a good pitch off the triple option will gain 4, but Notre Dame is getting better at sniffing those plays out as they happen. All right. They've figured out what they're going to do. Down to 2nd and 7. Under center, making some adjustments. Up at the line. And they lose it. It might have been I thought it was a forward pass, but they're claiming it was a lateral. And the head coach for Navy is not looking happy right now. Oh yeah, I am definitely going to put that one down for ball control. Yep. That was just ugly, ugly, ugly. And if you have ball control as one of your spots on your bingo card, feel free to mark it off. Yeah, they've only thrown the ball once and it was an incomplete pass. Third and 9, and they're going to run it again. And a good job by number 27 for Notre Dame to keep up with the running back and drag him down about 3 yards shy of the sticks. Let's see. I think I gave card 19 to... Oh, I haven't given anybody card 19. Let me see. If anybody else has card 19 and I've forgotten, I apologize. So I'm going to give that to John J. And Navy is going to punt. And it's going to bounce backwards to the 37. Bounces right out of bounds. All right, I'm going to take a moment to go over everything that we have called so far. We have had fumble, turnover on downs, turnovers on downs over 2.5, ball control, missed kick attempt, 2-point conversion made, what a catch, what a throw. Announcers are drunk/bored. Announcers pander to Americans going for it on 4th down. 3rd down on this card because I missed it. Penalty is declined. We've crossed off both of the lead changes. And also, if we end up hearing Dropkick Murphy shipping up to Boston at any point during this broadcast, we black out all the corners on all the cards. no matter what's on them. That's all we've gotten so far. And at least it has been active in helping us achieve some bingos. I know we're waiting for a strip sack, some of you, but there's still time. There is absolutely still time left in this game for things to completely go haywire. Or at least I hope there is. And while we have another moment to breathe, we should thank another one of our sponsors here on Another Stupid Sports Show. Dr. Oetker's Clear Glaze, for when your food preservation both needs to be scientifically rigorous and edible. Well, once we get one of the rares, I will let you know. But I don't think we are there yet. Oh yeah, and then they got Joe Montana and being the cool dad, enjoying his Guinness non-alcoholic. Oh, you are right. Joe Montana is watching, former players watching the game. Thanks for that, keen eye, Logan. That is another spot to check off on your cards. Oh yeah, no, we had laundry very early on, John Jay. That free space is a free space for a reason. It's almost guaranteed there'll be a penalty at some point in the game. All right, Hartman will hand it off to number 7, who once again just plows through that second line of defense and gains a first down. Meanwhile, Leif has joined in. He got card number 1. If you skip back a little bit, I just listed everything that we've got off. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Oh yeah, no, I've got respect for Joe Montana. He managed to do some great things with the 49ers while he was there. Second best player of all time. Fair. And we get another run out of this one. I think he's down to at least the 45 at this point. It hasn't registered fully for me which lines and which markings are for what yardages. So now let's see. Well, I don't see any cats immediately around me. We're going to have to stop because there is an injured Navy player on the field. And looks like we're also going to get... Oh, no, we're not getting an injury timeout. We're just getting a prolonged look and probably helping somebody getting helped off the field at this point. And if you do hear meowing, Angie is taking the advantage to let me know that I should be letting her out right now, so... Oh, you are correct, Leif. I had forgotten all about that. I technically marked Notre Dame as the home team for this game, so... Yeah, home team QB gets the first passing touchdown of the game. That definitely counts. Also have former players watching the game, ball control. Turnovers on downs over 2.5. Missed kick attempt, 2-point conversion made. What a catch, what a throw. And Thomas is able to dodge the first tackler and get forward for a first down. We've also had going for it on third down, fourth down. The announcers are not only drunk and bored, but they're also pandering to Americans. We've had penalty declined. All lead changes are marked off, whether they're under 2.5 or over 2.5. We've had turnover on downs and a fumble. Meanwhile, we get a rush up the middle for 4 from Notre Dame. And he's made it down to the 20, further than I thought. That's actually a good question. Where is my card? And did I accidentally give that number to anybody else? Well, let's see. Hartman has to evade the pressure, is able to throw it forward to a wide open number 19. Second touchdown of the day for that dude. Oof. We did have a missed field goal. We did. I put that under missed kick attempt. Hartman to Grayhouse. Oh dear. Not yet, Leif. A couple people have been waiting for a strip sack. Wow. 35-0. 9:36 to go in the third. They played shipping up to Boston. All right. Hang on. I'm going to check something because I know I got this on the All right. You guys were able to hear it. My volume was a little too low and they were playing it at a different spot in the song. But yes, that is true. Kurt Busch is officially retiring from NASCAR, and we did just get the corner spots because they played shipping up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys at a game for the Fighting Irish. It just works far too well together, and I knew somebody in the production truck was going to pull that shit, so mark out all the corner spaces on your card. No matter what is there, they are officially marked. I was hoping it wouldn't happen. But yeah, that also definitely counts as breaking news overshadows the action, no doubt. Because there is not very much action going on in this. And Kurt Busch retiring definitely counts for that. Yeah, and I think I'm going to count that one pass attempt for Navy that ended up in 2 receivers not catching the ball a wide open receiver fail. Wide open receiver drop. That definitely fits for that play. Meanwhile, MKI has gotten card 8 diagonal for a bingo. Let me see. We've had missed kick attempt. Yep, laundry on the play and ball control. And all the corners got marked off for you. So, yep, there it is. MKI gets the first bingo of the day. And yes, they are showing off Conor McGregor and Rory McIlroy and the Ireland Rugby Union. All we need for them is to play Stonehenge by Spinal Tap, and the awfulness will be complete. Ooh, and John Jay calls bingo on card 19. And so does Kip on card... Your card 17, correct, Kip? I'll make sure that I'm keeping these lined up. Let's see, we have a decent return by Navy, jumping and rolling out to the 25. All right. We got right side down for John Jay, and Kip is bottom row across. All right, card 17, which is missed kick attempt, wide open receiver drop. And there's those corners. Got the number of lead changes. So, yep, that's bingo for Kip. Number 19, pandering to Americans, breaking news, ball control, former players, and he got a corner spot from shipping up to Boston. That is a bingo for John Jay as well. I knew this corner spot thing was a good idea. Yeah. Thank you, production truck, for not bothering to find any other Irish tunes. And absolutely nothing doing on that run. We're just going to wait for the clock to get underneath 9 minutes now. Does anybody have any suggestions for a fantasy football team name? Because we're getting to that point, and I kind of want to be a smartass, but I also kind of want to be clever. And so far, the only name I've been able to come up with is Cancel Hades' Debt. Logan says the Isotopes. MKI recommends the Hamilton Montes. I understand. I think 35-0 and a sack back to the 2. Ow. Ooh. First sack of the day for the Irish. Mark it off on your cards. The ThIIrd punters we've also got. Suggestion for St. Louis. Kroenke sucks. All right. Oh my goodness. They're chanting block the kick. They barely get a chance to. It will be fielded around the 49. A good evasion of the first tackler. And then he slips down around the 37. Yeah. Meanwhile, Team USA has won gold in a 4x100 meter relay. I am shocked. The Midwestern State Blue Cats with mains. Wide lefters. Notre Dame is home. I figured it for the number of people that are showing up in green and the enthusiasm with which they were yelling block that kick when Navy's punter was pinned deep in the end zone on that previous play. Yeah, I consider Notre Dame the home team in this situation. Team name Jim B's Mountaineers. You know what? I don't think it's going to get better than that. Jim B's Mountaineers. That's Yep, that's it. Close it up, folks. We are done here. Thanks, John Jay. It's definitely better than cancel Hades' debt. What happens on Tuesday? Is that franchise tag time or yeah. Well, what happens on Tuesday if he doesn't find a trade partner? Are they going to just is he going to stay home? Are they just going to cut him? What is going to go on? All right. Any suggestions for Kip? He's looking for a new name as well. I have to be honest. I always have tough time naming things. Truth be told, Bacon Man, I don't know what I expected from this game either. I was honestly looking for something recognizable but painful like I went through with Army Navy. I did not think it would be this lopsided. Hooray. And at least they're starting to take their time now to bleed a little bit more clock. I'm not sure what the NFI list. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's honestly, Kip Cat was probably better than anything I could come up with, Sticks. Yes, it is. Yes, I immediately thought of the Mounties. But yeah, a mountaineer is just somebody who is who is actually trained and qualified to lead expeditions up mountains. Graham Chapman from Monty Python actually was a qualified mountaineer. And the final is Chiefs 33, Browns 32. All right, Estime hauling another catch for a first down. They're already inside the 20. Uh-oh, now we've got an existential question going. Quick dump off to Payne, and it will end up with them losing about 3. Or is existential question just your suggestion for a fantasy football team name? Because I have to admit, it does give one pause. Is sand called sand because it is between the sea and the land? Yep, sounds about right. Final in Minnesota, Cardinals beat the Vikings by 1, 18-17, and Hartman will have to take a timeout to avoid the delay of game penalty. We're at 4:18 to go. I'll mark off that first timeout. Whee! I'll be so excited to get that. If seagulls live in a bay, shouldn't they be called bagels? Oh. Maybe they're called seagulls because they go out to sea to die. If they died in the bay, maybe they would be called bagels. And the Bills clinch things in Chicago 24-21. Lightning McQueen has been driving uninsured for years. He's a monster and nobody will stop him because he knows too many people in high places. Last pass was incomplete, by the way, broken up. Very late, 4th and 11. And now we'll have a rare field goal attempt for Notre Dame. This will be a 41-yard attempt. And it is going to be way wide to the right. And that, oh yeah, all the turnovers on downs today. All of them. I think that's like the 4th of the game. Yeah, the defense is definitely not doing anything that we didn't expect. If we get to the end of the game, Cornman, and not a single team has made a field goal, I'm willing to put it down as a rare. Hold on to that one for me. The midshipmen did something, they didn't allow many points. I guess so. Okay. Yeah, that is true. They technically did something. After all, there is a reason why there is a question. That's the reason why there is a question mark on that entry, because we can able to say it with a little bit of doubt, but it still seems right. The defense did something. Yeah. Meanwhile, Patriots team Oxg fell to the Vikings team version 1 in Game 7 of the quarterfinals at Gamers 8 playoffs. And Vikings will move on to the semis to play the Atlanta Falcons Rocket League team Falcons. All right, and the Rocket League goodness continues on elsewhere in the world. Mariners once again leading the Royals. Can they hold it? However, Mariners somehow now leading the AL West because the Rangers losing last night. I will say it again, the Mariners are leading in the American League West. And I don't know where we are anymore. Well, this seems familiar. The Blue Jays leading the Guardians 5-3 in the middle of the 6th. Oh, end of the 6th for Toronto and Cleveland. Gotcha. All right, Navy, can you do this? And a good gain by the QB, run of about 7. I think they were waiting for him to pitch it further to the outside. Oh yeah, I know the Rocket League. I'm not completely out of touch with what happens. I think it's a cool game. Oh, great, nice, simple concept. Oh, I understand, Sticks. The Mariners have had a number of years of practicing kicking their fans in the hopes. Fake the initial handoff, and now they're launching it again! And he could not curve around to get back to the ball. He was so wide open. So wide open. I am putting that down for wide open QB fail. Because it just lost juice at a certain point. Yeah. Well, maybe it'll become a name for that in the future. 3rd down and 3 to yard short. Yeah. Oh, what do they do here? I think they have to go for it on 4th down. Yep, 4th and 1. And they're going to end up getting dragged forward across the line. Very easy. Have you considered meatloaf, Kip? Because, aside the bonus from dinner, then boom. Extra sandwiches for days. Oh, we've had several turnovers on downs during this game, MKI. That was one of the first spots that we got taken care of. Too many of them rely on Navy being competent. Oh, I'm sorry. And just a gain of 1 that time. So yeah, you've got yourself a second bingo. Meanwhile, all we've got is a game that's just slowly grinding to a halt, but they sold all this commercial time, so they're going to take it. Oh yeah, we've had over 2.5 turnovers on downs. Notre Dame just missed another open throw. And another knockdown of the Navy QB. Hey, William, did you get the corner special? Were you here when we got that checked off? Because, oh my God, and they have botched the snap. Oh, 4th and over. Oh, honestly, that was just awful. Yeah, I'm putting that one for a rare. That's definitely a rare. Choose any rare space you want, but once you have selected, you may not change your mind. We have not had points off of a turnover same drive, unfortunately. So yeah, Dan calls bingo. Cornman calls bingo. William calls bingo. So that's cards number 20 and 28. Fair catch gets made. We have a diagonal on card number 28. And which diagonal would that be? Just so I know. Oh, Sticks got bingo too on number 9. All right. Let's see, where are we at on card number 20? Then we have 9. Got middle row, turnovers on downs, lead changes, and laundry on the play. Sticks wins. He gets that. Oh, yeah, we've had over 2.5 turnovers in this game. Turnovers on downs. Monsters are trick aboard. Bottom row. Upset. Wait a minute. Let me see where Cordman. From turnovers on downs to missed kick. Ah, going for it. All right, yep. Cornman's got his bingo. And we have a sack, a fumble. And yep, I think we are sack to rare 1. Ah, yes, and he got those corners too. We did do a corner blackout because of them shipping up to Boston. And that's another 3 bingos. All of them unique players getting it for the first time in this session. Yeah. I almost feel like we can end the stream here. I kind of want to because I'm not sure I can take another quarter of this. But no, we just blocked out the 4 corners just for that special occurrence of shipping up to Boston. We weren't playing 4 corners rules. Oh man. I think we can officially put it. Are we in the 4th quarter yet? Because I'm not sure exactly when we had stopped. This seems like a good time for a sponsor. Thank longtime sponsor of Another Stupid Sports Show, Vintner's Salt and Vinegar Chips, Chicago's snack since 1926. Oh, Sticks. I had not yet started taking requests for the college game poll, but we are at that point where I'm going to be taking requests. If anybody thinks they have an especially good or an especially painful game to try to put me through over the week, let me know. And I'll make sure I add them to the poll. I'll try to put them up probably Tuesday midday so that we can have it straightened out by the time I make the schedule that night. And of course, Cornman says Nebraska, Minnesota. No 4-corner bingos. We specifically marked them off for a special occurrence. That's all that we did with them. Minnesota. Wisconsin versus Buffalo. 3 touchdowns today for Sam Hart. 18 for 23, 226 yards. Yeah, that's a Thursday game. But then again, we will see. We will see. Oh, the defense actually did something. So yeah, that's definitely checked off for good. All right. Missouri plays on Thursday, huh? Once and a great job or a poor tackling effort by number 11. Love just rumbles down the field. Yeah, we did mark off sack. Yeah, all the way down just inside the 25. They'll mark him on the outside of the 25, of course. And Price will barely get back to the line of scrimmage there. 2nd and 10. Notre Dame just willing to let that clock bleed away. All right, we have a lot of game requests. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can add to that. And there's that missed tackle and the run in for the touchdown. In case you're wondering, NBC is one of the channels that I cannot get an over-the-air signal for, so I'm watching on a delay for this one. Caleb Hartman has tied the Notre Dame record for touchdown passes in a debut. Damn. Oh, this is getting embarrassing. It is getting really embarrassing. How the hell was I ahead of you in the first half? That's just weird. Yep. Officially 42-0. Yeah. I just accept it as fact that if I'm doing anything through Fubo or the internet, they automatically put it behind. This is our punishment for having a guaranteed signal. Wow. You know what? I think that one right there, out of everything, we have officially reached deep hurting status. Cornman, I hope the A's sweep the White Sox today. We've already fired a couple people in the front office. We could do with a little bit more cleaning. Yeah, Navy might not get its name back. Oh, that's actually something I should definitely check up on is the state of the requests on the community tab, he said, subtly plugging his own show like an intelligent YouTuber. All right. All right, we've got a couple more going. I'm sure we can take those someplace dangerous. Hi, Tyler. Hope the day's treating you well so far. We've been watching an absolute embarrassment, shellacking, mud hole stomping, whatever you want to call it. That I think counts as a rare. That's just a shutout, Corn Man. That's all that is. And those are difficult as hell to do. Just in football in general. So yeah. Oh yeah, I think they won by like 1 point over the Browns, 33-32. I mean, it makes. Or am I thinking of a different result? Mariners 7, Royals nothing at the end of the third. Uh-oh, Hartman is on the sidelines with headphones. Will they let him in again to try to break Jack Cohen's record? Only if Vince McMahon thinks that he could use the bump. And he's like, and they're and the returner got waved down immediately by the guy in front of him. He's like, don't even test him. Don't even test him. Just kneel. Just kneel. Oh, you're watching. Which college football game are you watching? This one, Notre Dame Navy, or another one of the ones that may be happening at this moment, of which I am unaware? Navy kicks out the receiver, but goes up the middle with number 24. That'll be about a 3-yard gain. Oh, this game. Yeah, they really did. Had to get that magic warmed up and working for when they need it during the regular season. Dodgers currently leading the Red Sox 2-1 in the middle of the fourth. 45 will get another chunk, leave them with about 3 to go. Doable. Yeah, I think we could do one more Sioux City. Yeah, the announcers are undoubtedly drunk and or bored right now. Meanwhile, number 34 smashes into a couple of defenders, gets stood up, but he happens to do it right at the marker. 1st and 10, Navy. We're down to 10:38. Navy trying to get on the board to spare the embarrassment. I'll tell you in a moment, John Jay. Good second effort with that flip. Little delayed, allowed room for a rush up the far side for gain of 6. So, the sign behind me says, "In this house we believe." There's a spider on your shirt. No human is legal. Birds are fine, I guess. Science is a type of dance similar to a tango. The moon is a crime. Plants are sentient and they hate us. It's always nice to make your positions clear. All right, and back they go on the ground again. I thought that was 3rd down that they just ran at. They took it away for an Aer Lingus ad, so I am not sure at the moment. Yeah, third and short coming up. Giants and Braves are tied 2-2 at the end of the third. How much time do they have on the play clock? They're not even keeping track of it anymore at this point. And once again, Teska getting the rock, gain a first down, falling forward. All right. Tyler, they are actually playing this in Ireland at Aer Lingus Arena, I believe. You're kidding. They actually completed a pass. I think that deserves a rare spot. If you have another rare one, mark it off on your cards. Rays are beating the Yankees 3-0 at the end of the third. Navy is now down in the red zone inside the Notre Dame 20, and I don't think the play has been called back for any penalties. Officially at the 15. In Dublin. Okay. They'll pitch it back to Chapman, who steps out of a couple tackles, will be brought down from behind by number 4 after gaining about 7. All right, Navy is knocking on the door, just on the edge of getting their name back. They are close. Should be 2nd and 3. It is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sell that military-industrial complex. And an easy tackle reached into the backfield. Maybe a loss of 1. Onye goes nowhere. That's right, Bacon Man. They are doing something. What it is, we are yet to figure out, but it is definitely something, and it is active. Nationals beating the Marlins 1-0 at the end of the fourth. 3rd and 3. QB working out of the gun. Fake the snap to number 7. 46 gets the shovel pass. They're trying to rip it out of his hands. And they're going to say that his momentum was stopped a yard before he fell forward. So they're going to only give him... Yeah, he'll be short for 4th down. Oh, boy. They're going to go for it. There's that T. 4th and 1. And they tackle him forward so he gets it. Quarterback kept it himself. And he got tackled from behind. Did not get spun the right way as he was doing it. Navy is that much closer to getting their name back. And assuming they don't screw up here, they can get away with a field goal and still get it back. Oh, yeah, no, this game has been an absolute slog to get through, Tyler. The only blessing is the fact that apparently college football is no longer doing the stop the clock on 1st down thing this year. So, yeah, we've had QB sneak for a while, I thought. And damn, another sack for the Irish. No 1st down stops. And meanwhile, MKI has his 3rd bingo. Bacon Man wants them to just kick the field goal and spare the further embarrassment. That gets them back to the 14. And that pitch to the outside will only gain about 1. All the way back at the 13 now. Oh, yeah. And all the credit to Notre Dame's defense for having the speed to keep up with this triple option and be able to keep them from abusing the outside and the corners. Meanwhile, John Jay has got bingo number 2. I'll trust you on that. He's going to look to throw it, and it's incomplete, out of bounds. All right, what do they do on 4th and goal here, folks? Oh, God. Oh, you're playing Wagner next? Yeah, I think we'll be doing the Navy-Army game, but we'll also be doing some other things alongside of it. Yeah. Field goal unit is coming out. This one is only from 30 yards out. And someone called timeout. Navy takes their first timeout. So we will have to sit and think about things just a little bit more. We'll see if Notre Dame takes their opportunity to ice the kicker when we get back. Once again, remember, we're not doing those first down time stoppages. Are you kidding me? They're still making these? Oh, yeah. Oh, I heard, Tyler. I heard. I saw a couple pictures. It was, especially that video that Seth Rollins released on his own. I think the effect is going pretty far throughout most of the professional wrestling world, especially here in America. Let's see if there's anything else that we have missed on this list. Nope, we definitely haven't had a choke. Still haven't had a strip sack. No real one-handed grabs, no interceptions. Definitely not an upset. No QB rushing touchdown, no special teams TD. Crowd hasn't had anything to hit because they're all firmly pro-Irish. I'm surprised. I think we're kind of stuck on spaces for now. All right. Yes. Advertise Notre Dame. Blah, 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 blah. Come on. No, not Daytona. I don't give a damn about Daytona. Oh, please, let me finish this game before you start reminding me about other sporting events that I have no interest in. All right, Navy has had their timeout. Will Notre Dame try to ice the kicker as well? Vicksburg, Maryland native gets it just inside the crossbar. Navy gets its name back. So I guess, that's one positive we can take away from today is that we are no longer reminded of the village people whenever we look at them. $42-3. We've got under 4 minutes to go. Fortunately, that takes that possibility of that rare off the board, but hey. It keeps us from having complete humiliation. Oh yes, Joe Montana reminding us he is the cool grandpa because he drinks Guinness now, and his God won't get angry at him for it. Honestly, it makes me sad that I went through all of my Screw City yesterday, and I've been limiting it. I always limit it to just 1 4-pack a week, just for my own limits. Oh my goodness, Rachel is here. Hello, Rachel. That is Rachel, by the way. She is the one who made the poorly drawn NFL logos that I used in yesterday's stream. Rachel, by the way, and I'm going to make sure to put a link to your Etsy in future descriptions for this, but your descriptions are now part of our celebration for whenever an NFL team scores during the game. It means they have the possibility of their derp logo coming up. I figure it's a nice present for whichever team happens to be doing better at the moment. And once again, they're just awesome logos, and I wanted a chance to use them, and it seemed like a great idea. There's Dan Patrick. Probably wondering if there's a good place he can get a burger around here. And there's somebody in front of him doing his social media duty, taking a picture of his Guinness, probably with that 0 etched into the glass. You're thinking of making another set? Oh, Tyler, I will be doing it for KC versus the Lions. The Derpy Lion and the Derpy Arrowhead will be prepared and in waiting for KC versus Detroit. And remember as well, folks, that we still have to get through next week. So whatever we can do next week on Thursday, one more week until the proper start of NFL. I'm sure everybody will be jonesing at the bit, chomping for a fix, as we might have said as we mix up our metaphors even worse and literacy takes another dive. 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Well, that's definitely not Hartman. Yeah, so they're not going to let him break Jack Cohn's record for most touchdowns in a debut game. So that sucks. All right, Fighting Irish schedule: Tennessee State, NC State, CMU, Ohio State, Duke, Louisville, USC, Pitt, Clemson, Wake Forest. So revenge game, and then Stanford to finish the season. Okay, I will keep that marked down as a possible square. Louisville versus Notre Dame? Oh, hope Louisville does well. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to make that the special corner space for that game. First movie in theaters. Last movie I remember seeing came out in 2010. Damn. And I gotta admit, I haven't. It's something that I've thought about while I've been writing this script. Is like, is it going to be something that people are going to want to go into the theaters to see? And trying not to make decisions based on that because that doesn't feel just, right. Eh. Oh God, didn't they just have another pay-per-view? I guess they roll on no matter what. Oh, you got a ticket for the game. Oh, that's awesome, man. Enjoy yourself. Not sure why we had to take another time out at 2:25, but whoever it is, I will be right cross with them as soon as we get back from what I'm assuming was one of the many commercial breaks they were hoping to take at a certain point during this game. Oh, wow. I can definitely tell that I am not the target demographic for this game. Because they are advertising stuff that is far out of my price range. Far. Isaiah Simmons is suited up, but they're not sure yet if he will play. I still can't believe that happened. Oh, I missed it, Rachel. I've been here with the pulse pounding action that has led to this current score of 42-3. And we've also had missed field goals on both sides here, so, I guess I can imagine what it would have been like. All right. 3rd and 1 now. And oh, I thought that was somebody else bouncing forward, but yeah, brought down just short of the first down. Andy Reid let out a single chuckle. And Dan, they're going for it on 4th and short. Running out of shotgun. I think he got there. All right. Guess they started the 2-minute warning early because they're just blasting through this right now. Okay, we're nearly there, folks. Under 90 seconds to go. They set up a decent little screen. Second effort will get them maybe 2 yards. Meanwhile, Blue Jays have let the Guardians get within 5. In the top of the 8th, it's 8-3. Mariners now only lead the Royals by 7, 8-1, middle of the 5th. And Notre Dame's about to start 1-0, assuming they don't screw anything up in the next couple of snaps. What do you got for us, mysterious quarterback number 18? They will have a miscued handoff on the sweep. And they'll lose a couple of yards, but they'll jump right back on it. But that'll do it, honestly. They're not even going to bother trying to pretend they have interest in snapping a play at this point. Well, that does it. 42-3, Notre Dame whoops Navy all over Aer Lingus Arena. And college football is officially underway. Hey, congratulations again to everybody who won bingo. Yes, at least Navy gets paid. At least we had several bingos. I'm going to have fun working with that special corner occurrence for future games. I do once again want to thank all of you, whether you just dropped in for a bit, were lurking, or playing bingo and talking along. You helped a lot for getting through this game. Fighting Irish 42, Midshipman 3 is the final result here in week 0 of college football. It will be here before you know it, and we'll all have to rub pumpkin spice on our bodies just to get through the day. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Take care of yourselves. This is Jim B on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you for being here. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.